back, it is Game Glam here, and today it is a part vlog, part tips video, and I'm just gonna play the vlog right now, and then if you want to see the tips, go one further. Anyway, so I will put in now what clothes I ended up buying, and then me trying them on and showing you. And then one of my lovely subscribers DM'd me and asked me for some tips and tricks for my makeup because they are new. So I will link somewhere here this lovely's IG, and thank you so much for the love and support lately. So I have 10 tips and tricks for all you lovely people out there. Tip number 1, use a wet sponge. When you use a wet sponge, it will not absorb your foundation, which is very helpful in the long run if you have more expensive foundation. Tip number 2, you can also use a sponge to make your medium to full coverage foundation less. So if you have a full coverage foundation, it will look medium, less coverage. If you have medium, it will go down to less as well. If you use a brush like this, a foundation brush, it is a simple one you can pick up at the drugstore. It will give you more coverage. Tip number 3, when you use a brush for foundation, you, instead of packing it down like you would a sponge, you want to swirl it in different directions to cover, like all over your face, to cover up those pores and to make your foundation more full coverage. Tip number 4, to get better coverage under your foundation, if you don't want to go out and spend more money, you can always just use your concealer on your blemishes underneath the foundation. Personally, I find it works so much better, especially if you don't want to go out and purchase another foundation. Tip number 5 is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara. But a dupe for that one is L'Oreal Paradise Lash Paradise. It's from the drugstore. It's like half the price. If you want the same kind of results, just go for that. When you're swatching foundation to see your shade, you want to drag from your cheek down to your neck. You want to try and get the same color, and you also want to let that sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes so that it will dry and it will oxidize. If that happens, you do know your actual shade. It will turn into. Tip number 7, if you're doing your eyeshadows, you can. What I like to do personally is I like to do my eyes first before my foundation so that you can clean it up easier. I know other beauty gurus go and do differently, but I'm trying to do mine in such a way where if you're not experienced, you can follow my videos as well, and it is easier because when I was learning, it was rather difficult for me to do that. And I use concealer to carve out my brows. So when you carve out your brow with concealer, it doesn't just sharpen your corners here, it also makes it stand out a little bit more. Tip number 9, when you do want bigger, plumper looking lips, but you do not want to go and put in the time and effort to try and contour your lips, take your lip gloss and just kind of flick it up to get on those edges of your lips. And for your bottom, you do the same, but you flick it downwards. It will make you look more like you used that lip plumper. Tip number 10, I would recommend that, even though this is not makeup, I would highly recommend you purchase one of these. It's a little cleansing pad brush thing. It's around only $9 at Sephora, and it so far has really helped clear the dead skin and my pores. I do have rather large pores, my nose and my cheeks here and the apples on my cheeks, so I have seen a difference using this as well as some other products which I will link. Alright everyone, that is my video for today. I hope you all really enjoy it. How do you think of my new intro and outro as well? Please let me know down below, and please like, comment, and ring the bell for notifications as well if you want to see more videos like this. Till next time, I hope you all have a lovely, amazing day.